Good morning everyone present here. This is Bonani Porokasto. Today I am here to talk about the subject mathematics that you will be getting in class 11 and 12 for your senior secondary. So mathematics is not a new subject that you are getting in class 11 and 12 only. You had mathematics as a individual subject from all these years. So earlier we had mathematics as a single subject for all the students for any stream, science, arts and commerce. But from this new academic session, CBSE has introduced applied mathematics for the students who had basic mathematics in class 10 and mathematics for the students who had standard mathematics in class 10. So the students who had basic mathematics in class 10 now have the opportunity to take applied mathematics for their senior secondary, and the students who had standard mathematics in class 10 can take mathematics for their senior secondary. But till now we don't have the book for applied mathematics. I think the number of chapters will be less in applied mathematics as we compared it to mathematics. In class 11, you are going to have 16 chapters for the subject mathematics. Chapter 1 sets, then relations and functions, trigonometric functions. Trigonometry you got in class 10 also. Principle of mathematical induction. Complex numbers and quadratic equations, linear inequalities, permutations and combinations, binomial theorem, sequence and series. Some of the parts of sequence and series you got in class 10, that means arithmetic progression you got in class 10. Now you will study geometric progression in class 11. Then straight lines, conic section, introduction to three-dimensional geometry. So straight line, conic section and introduction to three-dimensional geometry, these are all related to coordinate geometry, and some of the concepts of coordinate geometry you got in the earlier classes also. Limits and derivatives, mathematical reasoning, statistics you got in your earlier classes. Then you will have probability. Probability also you have some concepts of probability in your earlier classes. So the first chapter is sets, and here I want to tell you the most important thing is you can't jump a chapter because every chapter is related to the previous chapter. So if we think that we will not do chapter 1 and we will jump to chapter 2 in class 11, it is not possible. We have to do the chapters accordingly that is given in our content. That means chapter 1, so we have to do chapter 1 first. So what is sets? Let me tell you one thing, here definitions are very important. You have to understand the definitions properly. So the definition of set is, a set is a well-defined collection of objects. Now from this line we can understand that a set is a collection of objects which is well defined. Now what does the word well defined mean? Well defined means collection should not change person to person. Collection should not change person to person means if I say the collection of positive odd natural numbers less than 5, then what are the numbers? The numbers will be 1 and 3. If I ask one student, suppose I am asking student A that tell me the positive odd natural numbers less than 5, then the answer will be 1 and 3. If I ask student B, then also the answer will be 1 and 3. If I ask student C, then also the answer will be 1 and 3. So for everyone, the answer of this question will be same. That means it will not vary person to person. The answer is always be same. So this is called well defined. Whenever our question is well defined, then the collection is called a set. If I say that the collection of beautiful actress in Bollywood, then it is possible that For me, suppose the answer will be actress A and B. Actress A and B are beautiful. Suppose for you the answer may be C and D. Actress C and actress D are beautiful. So the answer is not same for every person. If you keep on asking the question that collection of beautiful actress in Bollywood, then the answer will change for every person. It may be same, it may not be same. So this is not well defined. So the set is a well defined collection of objects. So whenever we will say that the collection of beautiful actress in Bollywood, that is not a set, because that is not well defined, because the answer of this collection is not same for everyone. It will vary from person to person. If I say the collection of vowels, then the answer will be same for every person. The collection will contain A, E, I, O, U. So this is the collection of vowel. This is also a set. If I say the collection of best cricketer in India, then the answer is not same for each and every person. For me, the list of best cricketer may contain cricketer A, cricketer B and cricketer C. But for you, the list may contain suppose cricketer C, D, E. So the answer is not same for both of us. So this is not a set because this is not well defined. We cannot decide who is the best cricketer of our country. And if we say the collection of multiples of 3 less than 10, then the answer will be 3, 6 and 9. For all of us, the collection will be same because it is well defined. We can decide which number is the multiple of 3 and which are less than 10. So 3, 6 and 9 is the required collection. So this is a set because this is well defined. Now there are two ways to represent a set. There are two methods of representing a set. First one is roster or tabular form and second one is set builder form. So we can represent our well defined collection of objects as roster form and set builder form. So first of all, let us see the roster form. Whenever we will use roster form, we have to give this curly bracket, and inside the bracket we have to use comma and we have to write the elements of the set. Now what are the elements of a set? Suppose if we take the example of multiples of 3 less than 10, then the collection will be 3, 6 and 9. Now we can represent this collection in roster form using comma and bracket. So we will write it as 3, 6, 9 within this curly bracket. This is called roster form. First of all, to write a collection in this way, the collection should be well defined. If the collection is well defined, then that is called a set. And whenever it is a set, we can use this curly bracket and comma for the collection to represent it in roster form. Now we can denote this set by capital letters. Suppose we can denote the set by capital A or B or by capital C. By any capital letters we can denote any set, and the elements of these sets are 3, 6 and 9. So here our set is set A and the elements of the set are 3, 6 and 9.